What is going on, guys? It's a beautiful Friday night. I am unfortunately very sick, if you can't tell already, and no, not that kind of sick. I feel like ass right now. So yeah, I could have either stayed inside, got some rest, or get my adrenaline pumping by hitting a back road with 20% tires after a sick track day. So yeah, obviously I chose the latter. Gonna go meet up with my friend Dan and go on a nice little cruise on the back road. Yeah, just super chill, nothing crazy. See that? That's basically my radio. So a single AirPod, not two, because I still gotta hear like road noises and like sirens and stuff. Oh my god, bro, what is that? I think I got him off of 40. All right, guys, chill cruise time. Dan's here, but we're chilling because his tires are gone. And my tires are gone, and we don't want to die. I already don't feel that great. It would feel even worse if we ate some guardrail.
It's a lighthearted, spirited drive on the mountain with my friend.
With a friend, yes, with my friend, and we're gonna go and talk about our feelings at the top of the mountain.
Like
so,
real men.
Like real men. Talk it out.
With emotional maturity.
Yeah. All right, guys, time for a nice chill cruise. A liar. He's like, I'm gonna go really slow today. Guys, I forgot, I'm in a Integra. I don't need to brake. I can just keep pressing the gas pedal and I'll be good. This fourth. Oh no! Bad on me. Why is Dan going so fast? Dan! Oh my god. He said he was going slow. What a liar. Oh, we're going like over triple digits, allegedly. Alright guys, we're at the top of the mountain. We're about to leave. I had a good talk with Dan. Chilled here for like an hour. I'm hella cold. We're about to go get some pizza now. Chill Friday night. Let's get out of here. All right, guys. Inner feelings. 2 a.m. Mountain Mike's. I don't know how they're open, but they are. So we're gonna go get some pizza. Bro, they got horchata. Is it good? Thoughts? Is bus? What?
That's nice.
That's crazy. It's a nice Friday night, 1:54 a.m. with our barbecue chicken pizza with ranch.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers, my friend. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is a nice Friday night, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, we are full. It's time to go home. I'm cooked, man. We killed a whole mini pizza, so it wasn't that much, but it was a good amount of food. Honestly, Mountain Mike's kind of goated. Whole pizza, 20 bucks, split between two people is 10 bucks each. In this economy, not bad. All right, guys, honestly, for being a tin can, this car's holding 115 pretty well. All right, what is going on, guys? Today we're doing a Q&A. I posted on my YouTube channel community post 2 days ago. It has 164 comments currently. So I'm going chronological order from the oldest to the newest. I'm probably only gonna get through probably like 20% of it. So
don't hate me. I'm gonna try to be as fast as possible with each question, but also giving them, you know, the best answer I can. The first question is by No. What do you do for a living and when are you gonna buy a car with AC, aka a reliable car? Honestly, I don't think a reliable car has anything to do with AC. In fact, my Integra doesn't have AC and it is by far my most reliable car. I've taken it 3 track days, redlined it every single day, brought in 100+ degree weather, ripped it on the private road multiple times. It's been great. So I'd probably say, yeah, my Honda doesn't have AC, but super, super reliable. Oh, and then I am I'm an electrical engineer full time. So I don't make a ton of money, so a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, he makes a ton of money. Like, no, I'm very entry level, so don't think that I struggle just as much as anyone else. Salah Naeem asked, when is the next upload? Now. Let's see, Matt Prime asked, status update on the R32. Honestly, I get this a lot. And the R32 block, so the RB26, the engine just came out of the machine shop a couple days ago. Lamar's a little busy right now with his kids and stuff like that, so I've been hitting him up, you know, asking when's the next date when we can put it back together and then throw it back in the car. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, guys, we'll hopefully have the R32 back, but it depends on Lamar once again. Richard Hasek asked, do you still enjoy buying new project cars? Smiley face. Yes, that smiley face is how I am when I buy new cars. A lot of people think that I don't show love to the RX-7. The truth is I've shown a ton of love to the RX-7 over the past 5 years of ownership, and I'm in a position now where I can kind of put my money into other projects, try new things, and that's kind of like what I'm doing. You know, I always love my RX-7. I love it to death. It's my forever car. However, right now I just like trying out new chassis. You know, I've never been able to drive like an S15, so you know, I picked up an S15. I've never had an R32. I've always liked R32, so a couple years ago I bought an R32. You know, so I just like trying out new things. Mateo Batjust 1407 asked, will you guys ever get a project car, build it together, and make a video series of that? That is so funny that you say that, because very soon I am picking up another chassis and it will be a swap car. So huge plans for me and Ethan are gonna do a huge build series on it. So yeah, definitely stay on the lookout for that. It hopefully will be a lot of fun, maybe a lot of headache. It'll definitely not be cheap. That's all I'll say. Albin Jork asked, opinion on Evos. Dude, I love Evos, the Evo 8s especially. My uncle actually had one for sale 5 years ago before I bought my FD for $13K. I was a dumbass and said no because it wasn't hot boy enough. It didn't have a super loud exhaust. It didn't have super stancy wheels. So I said no and picked up this clapped out RX-7 that barely ran, and I barely got home in it. But you know what? Don't regret it. Love my RX-7. However, if I had the money for both, I definitely should have bought that Evo for 13 grand. So Waterfall asked, what engineering do you do? And what would your advice be to a mech engineering major? So I actually was a mechanical engineering major in college. So I graduated around two and a half years ago. And yeah, honestly, man, my only advice is that it took me 6 years of undergrad, but you know, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without that degree. So I appreciate all the support from my parents. You know, my parents like putting me through college and stuff like that. I know not everybody can go to college, but if you have the opportunity to, man, don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Push through. It's not going to be easy, but at the end of the day, you know, people are supporting you to be able to get a degree. It opens up a lot of doors in the future if you have that. So push through, man. Don't give up. Review to Stages asked what that thing smell like. Givenchy. Here's a good one. Olax GR86. I've seen folks claiming sim skills transfer to IRL. You see, you have a sim and seem to struggle IRL drifting. Do you use the sim much, or is IRL way different than sim? Honestly, I don't actually use a sim. I've used a sim maybe like once. It's Ethan and Griffin, so I try not to use it. Like I said, I've only used it once. All the drifting I've ever done has been in real life on the track and private parking lots, of course. Yeah, I would say it's different. I think that some of the skills are transferable, but for the most part, I just like doing things like in real life. Like I just like doing RL things, and that's how I feel like I learn the best. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the second half. I'm considering getting a sim and want to know if I shouldn't bother. Honestly, man, get a sim if you want. However, in my honest opinion, if you're gonna spend $3 grand on a sim, you know, you could get probably 20 drift track days out of that, and I guarantee you those 20 drift days or track days will do a lot more than the sim. That's all I'm gonna say. O Series Gold 2547 asked, is there a best first car? Honestly, no, there's not really a best first car. There's definitely a worst first car. I would say a worst first car is if you don't know anything about cars and you pick up an absolute project that you know nothing about and it's your only car and it's your only source of transportation, do not do that. Get something reliable. Honestly, any car is a good first car as long as it can get you around and you can learn something from it. Josh5868, femboys or mask girls? Definitely femboys.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
Biggie Tree asked, how do you find trustworthy places to work on your car if you don't know anyone into cars? Haven't driven my IS300 in over a year. Damn, man, I'm not gonna lie. Man, you got a 2J in there, man. How's it broken? Those things are supposed to be like dead reliable. But no, in all honesty, people that work on my cars are met through friends. So Lamar I met through Jeff I met through another friend, and then that friend I met through like one of my close friends. So it's been a chain reaction of people just referring it through, you know, word of mouth. Nian Onya Kyun asked, what's your dream car? Honestly, man, my dream car is probably like a 3 or 4 rotor FD. Probably not 4 rotor, that sounds very, very expensive. I think a more realistic build would be like a turbo 3 rotor 20B swapped into my current chassis. I think that would be a really, really cool car to have, make good power, make all the good sounds, and it would be different, have one more rotor. So that's probably my dream car. Too Tough asks, Z32 300ZX or 3000 GT/GTO? I'm gonna be honest, man, I think they're both cool cars. However, I'd say neither, just because they're a pain in the ass to work on. So I'm gonna have to say no to both, sorry. The British Shippy asked, whose any Miata has that been in the background of the videos for a while? That's Ethan's. He has a 1990 Miata. That was his first JDM project car he picked up. Completely did all the bodywork on it, painted it himself. It was honestly like came out great. It's his first car he's like really, really worked on. And yeah, it's honestly super reliable. Big Boy TJ asked, oh, this is a good question. Did you have any fear starting YouTube? How do you get over it? Yeah, so for anyone out there trying to start content, just know you don't have to have anything fancy, man. You can literally film with your phone. You don't gotta go out there and buy a super fancy camera or anything like that. Pick up your iPhone and just start filming content. That's what I did. Yeah, people are gonna like look at you. People are gonna maybe laugh at you. You know, people have laughed at me in the past, but in all honesty, like no one, as long as you're not bothering anyone, like no one really cares. You know what I'm saying? If people do laugh at you for like filming something you're passionate about, then they're just insecure themselves, you know, and they got some problems of their own. So honestly, man, just be yourself, do your thing, and don't pay attention to anyone around you. AF Special asks, what's insurance like on an imported car? How much is insurance on all the cars? So I don't really like answering this question just because insurance can vary so much. There's so many factors that affect insurance, such as your driving record, age, type of vehicle, you know, how much horsepower, how modded it is, what kind of insurance you have. So all these factors really play into it. All I'm gonna say is that I have a decent insurance rate just because, you know, I have a clean record. As you guys know, I don't race or you know, crash or do anything illegal, so I have a clean record. So that definitely helps my insurance rates stay lower. Matthew EP One Way asked, will you ever buy a Subaru? I had a Subaru, actually in high school. My first manual car that I purchased with my own money was a 2002 Subaru WRX, not STI. I had the US version with 200,000 miles, and it ran great. I actually hit the guy up that owns the car now, and he wanted to sell it to me, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, let me buy it. He wanted $3,000, blown up. The paint on the car was completely shot too, by the way. Blown motor, completely shot paint, wanted $3,000. I was like, bro, yeah, I don't know. I think he might be a fentanyl user. Anyways, all right, guys, this is gonna be the last question for the Q&A. I will continue it maybe in the following videos. I'll do like a couple questions off this post every video at the end or something like that. Maybe I'll make that like a thing. So Wombo asks, what car is next on your bucket list? Yeah, honestly, man, I really want an NSX. I think that they're really cool. I don't think that they're necessarily like super fast. Obviously, it's not gonna be as fast as like my GTR or my RX-7, but I just love how they look. I love how they look, and also I like how they drive. Also, it's a Honda, so it's got that VTEC, you know, and yeah, it's a super cool chassis. So NSX would definitely be next on my bucket list. But yo, what is going on, guys? Made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. I hope you guys liked the little Q&A. I'm currently in the bathroom because I'm about to shower, and no, I won't be filming it, so don't ask. But yeah, gotta go on a little drive with Dan. I haven't seen him in a minute. We gotta drive together. It's been honestly like a cool like year since we've driven like that together, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, as far as the Q&A goes, please don't take anything I said to heart. If something I said offended you, it's purely my opinion. It's not factual at all. So once again, take it with a grain of salt. And for those of you who ask more technical questions, I don't really like answering super technical questions because the more technical it gets, the more opinionated it gets. and then people would start arguing stuff in the comments. So I try to answer questions more about like myself or just, you know, lighthearted opinions. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll do some more later at the end of the next videos, but yeah, I don't want to have like a 2-hour video just me sitting there and answering questions. I think that would get a little boring. So I'll try to sprinkle some of the other questions in. I'll get to them at the end of the next video. So appreciate you guys taking to the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.